right. Here to play more Backgammon. Global Backgammon League. First match of this new edition. Just getting the screen all organized here. This is not my match. Just want to make sure it's lined up. There we go. Michael's in the local club, so I'm gonna share it to the local club. How do we do this? Let's just do this. All right, cool. Here we go. Good luck, Michael. Oh, another brutally hot day here. Window wide open. So we might be hearing car noises or the birds or the kids if they're out there. Okay, what do we got cooking here? He made the 5. I get to hit. I'm up a bunch in the race, but he's got the better board. Hopefully I can get something to make the 5 or the 4 point right now. Or the 18 point would be pretty nice. There we go. 18. Like it. His second double ones of the game. Double ones being my favorite number. Always seems to clean up everything nice and tidy. Alright, we still can't make any home board points. I think we should just play safe. Not give up our race lead, or risk our race lead, and just hang on to the anchor. Would be happy to break the 10 point to make the 5 or the 4, since his checkers are not in direct range of that. Although it'd have to be the 5 point now. Okay, so that's a shot, right? Where should I give the shot? Man, I don't want to make it a double shot, but maybe I should just be making points. 5s and 1s. Playing behind. I mean, I can't play anything from the 6 point. Could play 8 to 2 like this. Only lose aces and some fly shots. Can't play off the 18. So what, do we make the point? Or play with a weaker board, but fewer numbers that will hit us. Maybe fewer numbers that will hit us. We'll be fine. Hopefully, at least. Hope to pick right, although I grant you that this structure is not pretty. Although it's not a beauty contest, look at what just happened here. Alright, so we definitely got to do that. We could make the 5-point now, just leave a couple of fly shots. 6-1 and 4-3. So we're definitely going to need the 5-point coming home. Here, there's nothing that hits, but I don't have any home board points. I think it'll be worth the 4 numbers to have the 5-point for sure. So now we're going to be up 30. He's got a 3-point holding game. I don't know, I think that's probably a big enough race lead to just ship it. I don't know if I would have been able to. I didn't really think about this last turn, but maybe if I had made the other play, I wouldn't have been in a position to send the cube. So I can play like this, leaving only 2 checkers on the 13, which is kind of what I want. I think it'll make it faster to clear. Here, at least I get a home board point. I don't know. I want 2 checkers on the 13 in case I roll like the double 2 or double 3. I can like get them all as close as possible to my home. Or if I get something like 5-2, 5-3, I can just bring them both down. It's just easier to clear when you have 2 checkers there instead of 3. Even though it left me with a super stacked 6-point. All right. Pay now. This is just an ace one time. This I might leave like a lot more numbers that hit. It's gonna be way harder to clear the 13. Let's just pay right now while he's got a blot in the home board. Hope to get missed. And we did. All right. Okay, so can't hit, can't safety this checker, so we're gonna put it right here, a little bit further out of range from his anchor. Just barely. 6-2 was the number he was thinking of. If I play the 5 like this, my 3 is like that, and that is quite ugly. So I'll play with spares instead. Even though I don't like putting extra checkers on the 8-point. The distribution was so bad that felt like it was okay that time. All right, 6-2, great number. Still got to bring this home without having a 4-point. So it feels like, oh, well, that makes it a little bit easier. But now I leave a shot with like anything that doesn't involve an ace or a 2 pretty much leaves a shot. All right, there's an ace, so that's good. Take a checker off, I suppose. He can stay one more time. All right. Should I hit or not? This is 3s and ace 2, so that's 13 numbers. If I stay here, it's just 2s and double aces, so that's 12 numbers. Plus I get to check her off. All right, let's do it this way then. All right, and he's gone. First point of this new edition. This is edition 5 for the 5th league edition of the year. I think there are 10 editions throughout the year. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the 6-3 after they open the 6-4 by making the 2 points, so I'll just do this. Let's see if it was right later on. 6-4, cool. Get to point on head. We get hit back. We get to point on head again. And I think I'm going to hit that checker on the ace because he's got these two blots over in the on his side of the board. So I don't want to give him a chance to clean those up. Although those double aces. All right, and now it could be too good, maybe. My board's pretty strong, and he's still got two checkers back here, so probably not too good. I think I like the double, and I'm just gonna pass. This is yeah, two checkers on the bar. It was not looking good against he had the 5 point and everything, so let it go. 4-1. I'm way down in the race, so I'll keep those checkers back there. We'll just start the home board. See if we can't hit and make one of these points. We can hit, but we can't make any points. That ain't good. Maybe we should just volunteer. I mean, there's no duplication. I guess I don't know why I'd be leaving a shot. Maybe this is okay. Yeah. This looks at his outfield a little bit. So he can't just park like a 3-5 or whatever to bring the checker on the 18. Can't just land over here without being in range. All right, let's see if we can hit from the bar. Nice, we can. I think that'll stop the cube. If he cubes here, I'll take. If he hits, maybe now I have to pass. If I don't roll anything good. This was kind of not good. Yeah, this has got to be a pass. 3 checkers behind structure. He's basically fully escaped, and I'm down like 30 pips. So no, thank you. 2-2. There we go. Ooh, he makes the 20. Nice. Oh, right when I was going to make the 5 point. I'm stepping up with both. I didn't want to go to the 20 point because I didn't want to be in range of his spare checker on the 11 here. 5-3, although now I'm. Oh, no, that's 6s and 4s for black, not 5s and 3s. I can safety this checker, 21-13. But I'm like, race is evenish. I could stay back for contact and work on my home board, unstack the 13 instead of creating a bigger stack of checkers on the 13. Kind of pretty not sure about this. Oh, how about this? How about this play? Duh. All right. Almost didn't see it. Of course, this is the best play. If he's got an anchor, I want an anchor. Although my anchor's a little bit more forward than his. I'm down in the race. Not great. Let's see. I could make the 4 point or do this. This kind of duplicates the 3 to cover if he hits, but this makes a new homeboard point. So what's better? Unstacking and duplicating or making the 4 point? I don't know. Let's go with unstacking and duplicating. Though I'm really not, just because it does two things. Instead of just making the 4 point. But the 4 point is very strong. Oh, I guess this slots the 8 point too. I'm curious about it, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if it ends up being wrong. Now look, I can do things. I can do things like this. I can block him and make the 4 or this. I'm still down, so maybe I should keep the 18 point. I got too many options here. I could just slot the 4 and block. I feel like this has to be part of it, right? And maybe he's got some hit and covers now. He could make a 4-point board quickly. So let's not leave the blot. Although, would be curious about that one. Oh, coffee's good. Cold brew coffee on a day like today. All right, down 13. Stripped points everywhere. Match is tied. I'm going to keep the 18. Just go like this. I mean, I could play safe and break the 7, but we're going to be breaking these outfield points next turn anyway, so may as well do it now. I'm not sure what to do with that last one. Let's just keep the 4-point slotted. All right, we got missed. So looking to roll a 2 or a 6 to safety that checker. Double 5s would be good, of course. Nope, that checker is remaining a blot. This is just 3s. The other way is aces plus 4-4 and 5-3. There's nothing really constructive I can do with this roll in my home board. So let's just get it closer, yeah. Minimize shots, I guess. I would have considered leaving it there if it was if I could have made like the 4-point or do something nice in my home board, but not that time. All right, so we get hit. We got 5s and 2s to come in. We get to enter with hitting, and now this 4 is really ugly. Huh. This gives him 3s and 6s, which he doesn't have, so I don't know. Like 3s and 6s are blocked from the roof, so I don't want to give him the 3s and 6s by breaking the 11. But this is pretty bad too. I mean, it's all pretty bad. Could just keep all the points. Maybe this isn't insane. It's going to be 2 blots anyway, right? And this is basically another direct shot. I mean, I know it's not, but like it's so many numbers that are going to hit back anyway. Maybe I should just keep the point. That one, this whole sequence I want to look at. Just mark up everything. I'm taking this. You might dance. If you hit one checker, I could come in. I think there's a long way to go. I think it's probably a double, yeah. It's probably closer to a drop, but for all the times I don't get hit, I think I like my game. The 5 points open. I was taking a lot too deep yesterday too. This could be a little loosey goosey. All right, so we came in right away. We made the point. Now we are ready to get gammoned because he can hit this checker on the 5 point too. Yikes. All right, I'm gonna need a 5 very quickly. Nope. Whoops. Oh my god. Double aces. He's got to crack his home board. Too bad I have 2 checkers on the bar. It's going to take me a while to come in. I don't know if you should leave the blot or not. I understand why you would leave the blot because you want to remake it, but I have 2 on the bar. So it's probably best not to get hit. All right, lots of 6s. Oh my god. That was crazy. And we can hit. That was crazy. Auto roll off. Oh, and he fans. And now look at this. I got 3s and 4s to hit more checkers. I don't know if that's enough to send a recube though. Maybe if my board was spot better. Maybe if I had the 5 and the 4 instead of the 2 and the 3. But if I get a 3 or a 4, it's going to be 2 in the air. Am I too good already? Could be too good right now. Let's take a roll. Got the 4. And I mean, double 4s are going to hit me here. Double 4s don't hit me, but let's just play like this. Maximum builders for these two open 5 and 4 points. Try to make them as quickly as possible. 1, 2, 3. Now it would be just double 5. Like here, I give him double 5s. I don't want to give him double 5s. So let's just play like this. This is nothing. So I'd like to roll a 3. 6, 4. Let's make the 5 point. I was immediately looking to hit off the ace point because I didn't want him making that, but of course the 5 point's got to be the right idea. And we got the closeout. And now maybe we can get a 3, although I don't know if we need it for the gammon. It certainly helps. Terribly unlucky, Michael. That was a brutal one. I think double 6s are going to be bad either way, so let's just put the checker on the 5 point. Double 6s are fine from here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I need to risk it by giving double 5s and double 6s. With 3 in the air, I think I can just play as safely as I can and still be pretty well assured that I'm going to win a G. All right. Don't got to worry about losing anymore. Oh, we should just auto roll that one. Suppose you could still save, right? Okay, he's gonna need 6s. Okay, cool. I was about to lose a G, instead I win a G. That's an 8-point swing in my direction. That's crazy. Oops. Just a well-timed double 6 on my part. All right. 2, I think we got to get split somehow. So that's the only way. And I could hit 6 to 1, which I'm slightly tempted to do, but I'm up in the race. Let's not expose the blot all the way back down on my ace point. Getting hit back would be devastating, I think. Which 3 do I want to do? I want to step up somehow, I think, even though this is like a blitzy structure. This would be the play if I don't want to step up. But I think seeing daylight would be good. Let's just go here. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if this is wrong, if this is the wrong idea, because it is too much of a blitzy structure. And you're just supposed to hang back and play 6 to 3. Double aces, very good. I didn't even think about switching to the 2 point, so that was a mistake. I should have thought about it. And now I need a 5. And we get a 5. I'm getting really lucky this game, or this match. Can we get another 5? No. All right. Now it looks like he's too good, probably. Yeah, he agrees. All right, now we need double 4s, although didn't I joker enough last game with my double 6s on a 5-point board? School's out. All right, in with 1-4 now. He can attack with everything. All right, he's got to attack, but he can't make it yet. Can we do one more 4? All right. And now one more 4, and he, God, and we got it. Look at that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a favorite, but it certainly helps. I might be a favorite now after making the 4-point. Jeez, man. All right, so what are we? 7 away, 11 away? Man, I can run with 6s and 4s. I feel like I should escape one of these checkers, and if I don't get hit back, then I can double. Maybe I should have thought about that. I'm gonna see a cube here, aren't I? He's gonna cube me. I think I have to take. The volatility is just like through the roof. He might not roll a 5 for a couple rolls. I think these positions are just takes when they got one number to escape. They just might not roll it for a couple of times. Or they might. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this one. This time the G is all for him. I'm pretty sure those are takes. Man, oh, that's 6-3. I think I might have played this 6-3 too fast as well. Maybe I should have just kept the anchor and played like 13-4 or something. Holy God. I don't know if you guys could hear that. There's some screaming going out in the hallway. Yeah, maybe that leaving the anchor was wait a second, I gotta focus here. 1, 2, 3. I can't make double 3s from here. Can't make double 3s from here. I think it's just double 4s. No, yeah. Pretty sure it's just gonna be double 4s, so to save the G. Yeah, that's 6-3. Man, when he hit me back from the roof. I mean, it seemed like the right idea to get escaped while he was on the bar. Maybe it was just an unlucky sequence. But here we are, 7-point match. 7 away, 7 away. Making the 4-point, I think. Could play 13-6. You're up in the race, so maybe you don't have to expose the blots. It's reasonable. I think I would just do this, though. Yeah, up 10 pips. No danger of getting hit. The downside being I could just anchor up or like escape one and not get hit. Although this time I get hit, but we can hit back. Sweet. And we got missed, but he gets a ton of pips, so I'm down in the race again. I'm up in the race now. This is only a 4-5, so I guess this has got to be the right play. Only a 4-5 hits me. All right, I have a little bit of a prime structure. I'm up 6 pips, which is not a lot in a long race, but it's something. And he is stuck behind my structure, so let's send it. I'm leading a little bit in most aspects of the game, and the score is even, so there's no like, it's not like I'm leading a ton in the match to make me not want to send it. Should I leave the 5-4 again to play with the most builders, or just play totally safe? Kind of up a lot now, but I really, really want the 5-point. Let's leave a 5-4 one more time. Maybe we can make the 5, or maybe I roll like a 6-3 or 5-3, and I can break the 13. That would be all right too. Can't get the 5 points. Look at this though. Now it's 4-5 and 4-6 with all the builders on the 5, or no shots. He's got a nice board now. I got a pretty okay race lead. We get the 5-point, we can't hit. All right, so it's just a race, but I'm leading in the race a little bit. Those go to nice spots. I think I'll do this instead of clearing the midpoint for now. Nice spots for the bear off, I mean. Fill in 3 points and another checker on the 5. All right, now we got to clear the 13. Six, 3. Ooh. All right, he's up a pip now. Put them all on the 4-point, or put another checker on the 3. Let's put them all on the 4, in case I roll an ace. All right, 2-6. In with the 6 and off with the 2, or in with the 2 and off with the 6? How do I want to miss next turn? Let's go like this. Oh, nice. All right. That should stop any recubes and hopefully win the game for me. I mean, yeah, 5 extra checkers off. He's going to need a big set. There is a big set. Okay, took 2 off. No 3-1. All right, got a 6-2. Okay, 5 away, 7 away. He made a point. I think you're supposed to make the 2-point after they make the 3-point. Can't be that bad. Double 5 blitz. I don't like doubling this. I don't know why. I'm not split. He's got a point. I don't have any like direct attackers on the 4-point. Let's bring a checker down and get split back there. All right, now can I cube? 5 away, 7 away. Now I can hit loose with 3s. I think I just wanted to go, like, I want to double, and I would prefer him to pass, I think, just because if he just rolls a 4, he's got a good game. I think I'm happy to just take a point there. Maybe it was technically too good. I don't know. All right, what do we got to do here? We got to not roll 5-2. 5 and 2. Sure. 3 hits back, anchors up, double aces, very good. Response. Alright, I'm 4 away, so maybe I can send a cube at some point if it's looking gammonish. Long shot with the 3-6. Although gammons are going to be pretty far away, I think. He's got the 18 points, and maybe he makes another anchor at some point if I keep sending checkers back. I'm leaving a shot somewhere. Could hit him. This seems okay as well. Maybe it kind of duplicates the 4 if he stays on my 9 point. Here it's 2s and 5s. I think I'll just safety the checker and slot the 4. Alright, can't cover. Oh, whoops. Let's not play too quickly, though. We can just make the 2 point. Down like 6 pips after the roll. Play safe. Oh, he takes a race lead. So break all contact. Yeah, he'll be up 9. I think you should go to the 13, being up in the race now. Although he's glad he stayed on the 18 now. All right, so I'm up in the race, but this is quite ugly structure. And he's got a perfect board, 6 prime. I can't leave any shots. Double 2, double 3, double 4, double 5 would all be good. Fucking shut up. Okay, yeah, still can't cube. Can't move. Alright, so we're both crashing. Although I'm crashed more. I leave a shot first. I don't know if you're supposed to cube these or not. He thinks not. I think probably agree with him. I'm not cubing. Do I cube now though? If I hit, I have a huge race lead. If I don't hit, I still have a race lead. I think the threat of hitting is enough. And if I just roll like a 5-2, you know, I can just get on by and be up in the race. So we got the hit. We didn't have to leave a shot. Kind of hope he rolls a 6 now. Not that kind of 6 though. I had a lot of shot levers if you stayed on the in the on the bar. Anyhow, yeah, that double 6 was very helpful. He's like winning this race. All right, that was a miss. That was good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, so I'm that miss put me in the lead. I'm off in 2 rolls still. All right, I didn't even have to fade his last roll. Lucky, lucky. 2 away, 7 away. I can never cube, pretty much. 3 and 6. And if I roll bad on this roll, maybe he should send a cube, although that's a good roll. Both 5 points, right? Isn't that what we say? You got both 5 points, you should send a cube. In the chouette, at least. In hit. Make the 4 or make the 2? Or make the 9? Or other things. 1, 2, that has to be right. I don't know if it's necessary that I make these points in order, because he's got an anchor. In fact, making a 9 point seems like it looks pretty nice playing against his 5 point. Let's try it. Although I know, like, home board points are awesome, of course, but I don't know, something about this structure was calling to me. Can't hit. Oh, well, maybe we should hit. Maybe we should hit here. Stop him from developing. All right. It's not like I want to blitz or anything, but I just want to stop him from making his own good structure. Although 1-6 was awesome, and now I fan. I can take a cube forever though because he's got 4 checkers back. Oh, nice. Improve my anchor. That was very good. What do you do? Make the 8 and then 6-2? Not a lot of good options. Hitting loose seems reasonable. In. Can't hit him. Can't make the 4. I guess it's just this. Kind of forced. All right, looking to run. 6s and 4s, please. There we go. Let's just keep it moving. Maybe I should have split with that ace. I don't know. All right, now I'm not going to split. He's got a little bit more attackers in range, or a few more attackers in range. This is just 6-3 that hits. This is 6-1 and 2-5. I'm going to keep it here though. Maybe I want this spare to make the 7 point. Maybe I get that opportunity. I roll like a 5-1 or something. Nope. All right. Time to play with no blocks, I guess. Yesterday's roll. I think I'm looking to run. I don't know if I'd want to break these blocking points in order to hit loose. Oh, 4 point. That's got to be good. Again, I don't know if I want to run yet. Even race. I could roll bad. If I roll bad, I can just break one of these points. Like if I can't run next time, I can just break one of these points. I'll grant you that this might have been the time to get out of there. All right, I do want to run now. Right? If I do this, he can just play with his spare and like absolutely control the outfield. I'm just gonna run. Leave the shots. Hope to get missed. All right, I'm getting crushed in the race now. Down 20 pips. Could hit. Could roll a 1 or a 6-4. Oh, double twos. I can't even safety that checker. I think I'd have to pass now. Double shot on this blot over here. Some numbers to make this point. Double 5s and 5-2. Double 3s could switch. This could even be too good. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. All right, 2 away, 6 away. I feel like I saw this one just recently. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember which one is right. I'm just gonna do this. Having checkers on the 11 when you have an open 5 point is XG loves it. So let's just do that. 3-2. He's got checkers in the zone now. Maybe I don't want to get split. Like either if I come up to the 22 or the 21, he's got many attackers on me. I don't know. Gotta get split eventually though. Got fortunate he wasn't able to point on the 3. And he can't hit me out here. Pick and pass stops me from developing. 4-2. 6-3 and 5-4 to hit out here. Maybe I should just pick it up. All right. Could have played 24-22, but I don't know. Taking away the 6-3 and the 5-4 to hit me seemed like an okay thing to do. Could be a double tiger right there. Hit twice. Double fours. Big roll. Let's make the bar. Could go to the 4-point, but I don't like putting checkers past my open 5, so let's do this instead. Ouch. Although I still like my position with him having 2 checkers on the 24. 4-1, get an anchor, unstack the 8. We're looking good. Still very far away from the cube though, being 2 away. A 3 would be nice. I think I gotta make the 5-point instead of hit. Yeah, let's just have 3 checkers back behind a 5 prime. This was a really bad 5-3. I still don't think I can cube with this match score. Race is basically even. Yeah, it's mostly the match score telling me I don't want to cube yet. 5-4, this roll kind of sucks. Not kind of sucks, this roll really sucks. I think I'll just give him a 6 and keep the anchor though. If this was a nice roll to run, like, well, maybe I should double Falcon, but like I could get hit and he could make a 4-point board. Here, if I get hit, at least I have the anchor to come back in on. Oh, man, I don't know. 5s and 4s. 4s kind of duplicated. Here he would get to hit and escape. Let's try it this way. Let's double Falcon. Okay, missed me, but he's winning the race now. Still got 1 checker back behind my prime. Like this. Okay. Hope he doesn't roll an 8. He doesn't. He gets a 2 to step up, which was big. I think he should step up. And just hope I don't point on him or hit loose, which I will be hitting loose with everything. Okay, we get to do it. We get it back and he makes a better board. I hope to come in. Nope. Maybe now I should cube. I think I would pass. Yeah. Threes to cover, eights are going to hit, sixes jump out. I'm down 30 pips. If I dance one more time, it's going to be bad. Well, it's already bad. I think we just pass. All right. There was an option there on that 3-1 to hit and keep going to the 2 point. So that if you get hit back, you're not at the or he's not at the edge of your prime. I see that play sometimes. I wonder if that was one of the times to do it. All right, so 2 away, 5 away. I can take really deep at this match score, I know, unless gammons are involved. I get a nice, oh, that was awesome for him, making the bar. I was going to say I had a nice double 5 blitz. I could win 2 points, but not anymore. Double 3s, this is the only thing. I'm looking for another 6 to get out. 5 minutes left. 6-2, 6-4, 6-5, please. Not 5-3. Slot the 2. Oh, he makes a 5 prime. I need to step up. Oh, no 2. Clear the point. And I think I just pass. Well, do I pass? I just got done saying that I can take really deep here, but there might be some game. Like on 6s, he's not going to have to crack his 18. If I roll 6s, I might leave a blot from the 13 point. I could have end up with 2 back behind this prime structure and or be closed out with 2 checkers. Even if I don't get hit and somehow bring these checkers from the 13 home safely, I still don't really like my winning chances having a checker on the 24 point against a 5 prime. All right, so now we are 2 away, 4 away. Now I have to be very careful about taking. Because he's a gammon away from winning the match. Oh no, it's stuck. So I guess we'll just safety. Couldn't move 5 or 3. All right, he can make the 7. I want to escape 6 something. Nope. 4-1. Just play down. 6-3, 6-6 are good. 6-1 is okay, I guess. Not really. I'm losing the match. I could be attacked, or I'm losing the race after he rolls. Getting primed in. Okay, nice. We got out of this prime structure. And now it's just a race in which I'm losing. But it's a close race. Yeah, it's just a close race, and I'll never be gammoned. First big set wins, so he wins. Unless I can answer with a double 6, double 5, double 4. No. Yeah, 22 pips. Or sorry, just 12 pips. Think I gotta let this go. I don't know any race formulas or anything, but just feels like this is too much. And him being 2 away is a hell of a lot different than him being 3 away, so. It's a little bit more than 10% race lead. All right. Let's drop. I don't know. 6-3, we get to hit. And escape, and hopefully we don't get hit back. We got missed. Okay. Hit on the 4, swing the checker around. That was not a great entry number. 2 away though. Can't send a cube. Or rather, I shouldn't send a cube. Let's leave these fly shots. Oh, he can snag my 5 point. And I think he should. I have many builders for the 5. I get why you're staying back though, because like if you're down in the race, you want to stay further back for the contact, right? But I think the 5 was just too valuable there. I'm going to take the bar point while I can. Maybe I can make the 5 point now. Maybe I can cube now. No. 20 pips. Many numbers to make the 5. Do I want to play this game for match? If I make the 5, is he going to pass? Probably is a pass with 3 checkers behind a 5 prime. Let's do it. 2-way cube. These are... Usually you wait till you're like in a no contact position. Maybe I should have waited till I had my 5 point, but I think it's all right. Even if I don't make the 5 on this roll, I think I have a lot of good numbers to like make the 9 point or bring checkers down, just more builders. Yeah, like how would you like to be blue right now and have to figure out if this is a take or a pass? All right, Crawford 3 away. He's 3 away, so losing a gammon for me doesn't matter. So I can play a little bit more boldly, I guess. So let's hit instead of anchor. If losing a gammon would be like detrimental to me, I guess I would make the anchor instead. 4-1. What is this? I think I'm making the 9. Yeah. Let's just make a point. Could have swung that checker around, but it would have been a lot of flash shots anyway. Double ones. All right. He's getting a real nice prime going. 5-3. Okay. Stepping up to the edge of the prime would be nice, though. I wish it was a 3-6. I would just make the 15 point instantly. But in this case, let's do this. Oh, he gets the 4 point. Now he's got a 5 prime. 2-6. Oh my god, I got it. 2-6. But he gets me back. Yeah, he's well on the way to making a 6 prime now. There it is. Maybe I have some counter prime opportunities. I need like a double 1. Oh, he's got to break his prime. All right, so I got a little bit of a prime. He has 6s and 2s to escape. Maybe he gets another anti-joker. Or like multiple anti-jokers. This is not great, I guess. Maybe he should hit. Yeah. I got no board. Alright, he can't hit me this time. He can step up. Oh my god. Another super joker for me. Alright, but I'm way down in the race. Let's stay back in case he pops out and we can hit. And obviously the 4 point is a nice thing to have. Still staying back because of the race. Couldn't roll a 5. Don't want to get hit. So let's do this. Yeah, I need to keep these points. Still, there's still value in holding his checkers on the 5 point. All right. It's got to be the play, right? Can't just turn this into a race, being down 11 pips. Got missed. Very good. Let's cover and go right here. Wait a second. 6 prime. Even if he rolls a 1-6, I have a triple shot. I guess the trouble with this is that I might not be able to make the ace of the 2 cleanly. I still think it might be right. This is pretty good. This is also pretty good. 1, 2, 3, double 6, and he's right back in the game. I might leave a shot. Here I got some bad 5s, 5, 4, 6, 5. I don't know. Let's do this. Okay, that was a good roll. What about this play? Force him to come up higher, like, because if I do this, he could come in on the ace and stay there. Don't know. Let's do this. I don't know, 2 checkers off. Hope he comes in on the 6. I'm not gonna sweat it for too long, I guess. 3-2, got to point. All right, cool. Luck was definitely on my side. Had some interesting decisions, that's for sure. Cool, first match in the book. We can do this. Haha, working on 1 and 0. Look at that. Oh, luck was pretty dang close. 5 and 5. I played a 5. I like that. Let's see if we can't check out some of these questionable plays I had. So it wanted me to make the 7 on this 6-3 here in the first game. Or no, I didn't even look at this. It wanted me to leave a double shot. Keep all the points, keep the 18. I was looking at this play, which would have been way worse. This was like this is almost a blunder. 2s and 4s. I guess it brings all the checkers into the zone. I don't know. I never even saw it. I wouldn't even know how to find it. Whoa, what the hell's going on? This is go, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Here, okay, it was just the normal out and down after they opened with the 6-4. All right, so this, I remember marking all these up, wanting to look at this whole sequence. So making the 4 or just playing down equally good. Oh, you guys can't see any of this shit, can you? There. Yeah, so playing 13-8 or making the 4 or slotting the 4, it looks like, was an option as well. All reasonable plays. Double 2s, my play was almost a blunder. I'm glad that 13-11 was a part of the right play either way. Blocking the checkers on the 5-point. I just chose wrong. I didn't leave the blot, and the bot wanted us to just make the 4-point, keeping the 8-point slotted. Oh, I guess because if they miss, we can just make the 8-point with a 5, and that would be good. And it still keeps the 3s duplicated, like on the 3-2 play, like I was talking about. I almost did this. Almost. Anyhow, 6-1, 11-4. I did not consider this play. Make the 4-point, leave the direct 6 because he's got 2 blots. And I have to break a point anyway. I'm leaving a shot no matter what. here I leave a shot, I don't get the 4 point, and I duplicate an ace. I guess 11-4 duplicates the 6. 6 to cover on the 2 point and 6 to hit out here. So isn't the duplication kind of the same either way? I guess not, apparently. Maybe it's so if it's the same either way, maybe just make the home board. Like if you're duping a 6 or duping an ace, one way or the other. May as well just make the home board, I suppose. 4-1. What was I considering here? Why did I mark this one up? I don't know why. I think I just marked this because it was in this long sequence. But 13-8 seems like the clear play. And it turns out to be right. Oh, 6-2, 3-2 was a close option. Yeah, you're leaving the shot anyway. 4-2 in and oh, cool. This was a fun play. It's not often you volunteer an extra direct shot when they're off on the roof. But yeah, I didn't want to break another point, so just did it. And then he doubles, and yeah, I like that I found the take. Passing would have been a big blunder. It's a scary take, that's for sure, but for all the times you don't get hit, or if you do get hit and just come in right away, it becomes quite a nice game to have the cube on your side. And yeah, this is the one where it went badly right away, but then he rolled this super bad double ones. And then I got super lucky with the double 6. It looks like I missed a couple of cubes here. I think that's what these eyes mean. Yeah, so this is a redouble pass right here. 3s and 4s. I was already playing on too good. So it's not like I didn't think I was good enough. But yeah, it's only 3s and 4s, and my board is not that strong. So I got the hit. What does this next one look like? Here it's also a redouble pass, although it's closer. Maybe now it's a redouble pass because he's still only got 1 on the bar. He could enter and just make the 4 and have an okay game. And I'm still down in the race. All right, but we made the 4 and then it became too good. And I think I won a G. Yeah. All right. 3-2 bar to 20 was a little bit wrong. They wanted me to go to the 21. Okay, that's fine. I'm glad I didn't do this play to stay out of his blitz. So it was just stepping up, but I chose the wrong way. Oh, maybe come up to the 21 because the checker on the 24 is blocked in from his 18 point. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, here's one I got wrong. Pretty bad. Oh, this was the play. Damn it. This was it. This was the one. Is anybody still watching this anyway? I can't tell. This was the play I was really... I played this way too fast. I thought if I could just get out, I might be able to send a cube if he doesn't hit back or doesn't enter or something. But what's he hit back with? Ace 3, 2, 3, Ace 5, 2, 5. Double aces, double twos. That's already 10 numbers, right? That's like a lot of numbers that are going to be hitting back. So it just wanted me to do this. I could build a 6 prime. Look at that. And I could just cube here too, couldn't I? If he comes in poorly or doesn't come in at all, I can just send a cube. Damn it, that sucks. All right, and it looks like this was a pretty big pass. Yeah, 100 pass. I thought it was a take. I thought I've seen positions like this where when they're about to crunch, when they're about to crunch and they only have 1 number to escape the prime. I feel like I've seen those positions be double takes, but maybe it's my match lead as well. Maybe if the match score was like even, it could have been a take. Let's copy the XGID and see about putting this in. All right, let's adjust the position here a little bit. First, let's do the match score and see what happens there. So it's still a double pass if the match is even. All right, let's put the match score back to 6. Let's make it so he immediately crashes if he doesn't roll a 5. Now it's a take. Now it'd be a blunder. Let me make it a little bit better for him. Let's put the checker here. A little bit more flexible. All right, it's a pass here. That's how close it can be. It's a pass if it's on the 6 point. When does it become a take? It's a pass if it's on the 4 point. It's a pass if it's on the... Oh, it's a pass if it's on the 6. It's a pass if it's on the 5. It's a pass if it's on the 4. But if the spare checker is on the 3, it becomes a take. Huh. Yeah, so I guess just him having a lot more numbers that crash right away. Just like if the spare checker's here, he's got 3s to play. 3s and 2s and 1s. 6s don't have to play. 4s and 5s can play off of the 6 point. So maybe it's just, yeah, I don't know, just a little bit less flexible. Let's clear all that. See if we put another one in. All right, so yeah, I guess he's got to be much closer to a crunch before he can take a cube like that. Looks like we played a pretty solid game there. Looks like this double was all right. It was a take. Kind of a scary take, isn't it? 4-point board, extra checker in the zone. I'm split. He's trailing in the match though. I don't know, there's probably a reference position to go along with the position like that. This was almost a blunder. 15, 14, 8, 6. It wanted me to leave the double shot and just unstack the 8 point. Volunteering a double shot over a single shot just for the added flexibility. Seems, I mean, I get it. I mean, this play looks a lot less flexible on my part. Yeah, maybe putting an extra checker on the 13 is not a good thing to do, or is like a really, really bad thing to do. Apparently it is. This is almost a blunder. Let's see, this one was almost a blunder too. I hit and ran. I ran with the wrong checker apparently. Supposed to go to the 18 point. I don't know why. I don't know why that's better than this. Maybe just for the opportunity to make the 18 to get the advanced anchor. Although I'm up in the race, I thought I just wanted to be in a spot to get it closer to a race. Although maybe stepping up to the 18 does make it closer to a race because the checker on the 22 can escape easier as well. All right, 6-1, 22 to 15. Oh, I was thinking of doing something like this. Yeah, this is why I marked this play. I was curious if this would have been the right time to get all the way split for maximum flexibility, but it's not. It's a little bit too dangerous. I guess it must not be too difficult to escape from here anyway, so. All right, 4-2, make the 4 point instead of running, also good. 5-4, all right, now it was time to run. Glad we found it. Found the exact right time to escape the anchor instead of breaking the point. I guess this one was a little bit easier to find because it would have been pretty devastating to lose my prime structure over here. Okay, so I did get this one a little bit wrong. I swear to God, I've seen this before recently. I almost did this. It's pretty small. Maybe XG actually changes it. Put that in here. See what plus plus thinks. This is how slow my computer does plus plus. Although maybe it's just taking a long time because there's a lot of close options. Okay, it got even bigger. GNU thinks it's 0.02, plus plus says it's 0.038. So yeah, all right, try to remember that one. Step up with double twos after they make the 2 point. All right, which one was that? I was not considering 13-4. I didn't even see it. I would probably have done that. Yeah, I probably would have done 13-4, although I like that the double falcon play is really close. It's bad that I didn't see that this was even an option. I'm glad I didn't do this one, just because it was wrong. And he rolled double sixes. But yeah, these are cool plays to find. These double falcon plays, just volunteering the double shots. I guess it has all the hallmarks of a double shot situation. He has a blot on his home board, many checkers back behind a solid structure here. So getting hit isn't the end of the world. 3-1. Okay, I mentioned while the game was going on that this might have been a reasonable alternative, because if he hits with the 2, he's still blocked in with my 8 point. But it would have been a big blunder. I think you just want to leave the checker on the 3 because you want a pure 6 prime. But I have seen situations where this is the best play. Maybe that's like when you have all your checkers already home. I don't know the exact specifics, but sometimes a play like this is what you're supposed to do. I'm just not sure when. Oh no, it was a take. He's 6 away. Damn. 112 blunder to drop that. Why is this a take? I just see so many good things. Like, well, all right. Here's something that could happen. He doesn't cover, and I roll a 4, and I can just win the game just like that, and then win the match. I guess that happens a ton of the time. Him not covering. He's gonna ask for a match. Can't play right now. Yeah. So he could just not cover, and then I roll a 4. The volatility on this roll has got to be through the roof. Like, if he rolls a 3, then I'm just cooked. If he doesn't roll a 3, then then I have reasonable chances to come in and harass this last checker. Even if I come in on the ace, he might not escape. I could still have him 5 primed in or hit checkers from here if he has to break his 9 point. So if the volatility is super high, that usually means you're supposed to take. I kind of thought the gammons were going to be a little bit too high, but should have done this earlier. Let's see what it looks like. Plus plus. Yeah, I even win 42% of the time here. I lose a lot of gammons, but since my wins are so high, I guess that's what makes it a take. All right. Did it mark anything else up? This was a pass. Okay, good. Happy I found it. Didn't want to take and lose and give him a 2-away score. Looks like I missed a cube on this one too. This was already a double. It was already a pass as well. Damn. It's only point. It's a small double and it's a small pass. Like it's only a 0.05 error to not double, and it's only a 0.05 error to take this cube. $16 pips, a lot of numbers to make the 5 or the 7. I don't know. I probably would have taken if I was in this situation, but I like that. I think I would have passed in this situation too. Anyhow, let's go on. This was the last game. Doesn't look like anything exciting happened. Well, it was exciting because I won, but exciting for me at least. Oh yeah, it was an exciting game actually. This is when I jokered my way out of yeah, right here. Jokered my way out of a 5 prime. And then it was just a bear off. Oh, looks like I got some of these bear off decisions right. Double threes off with 2. I was considering this one, I think. Yeah. Which would have been okay. 5-3, 3-2, and that was pretty much it. All right. Cool. I'm going to take a little break, and then I think I'm going to play another match today. A little bit later, maybe in an hour or two. Thanks for watching if you're still here.